And there was a player running. Rather than Cure Master Dianketo, set Party Party Party. And the idea here is simple. By putting in enough monsters that are Aqua, you are able to get an overwhelming amount of life. We're running the Seahorse servers, we're running the Lamoons, and it looks something like this. Let's take out the Currybot. And then, obviously we're not running that, but we are going to be running Dragius. The idea is that you gain so much life points that the Royal Bubble deck is unable to actually kill you. They can invasion as much as they want, but if they're only dealing 2300 damage a turn, you are going to outpace them with the extra life from your carriers, your party, and your boss monster. So we're running 6, which is a little bit high for spell traps. We don't count the Party 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 since it will be set turn 1. We can brick with it, but if we do, we are able to actually get it back from the graveyard and gain even more life. We have 2 Seal Arrays and then the 3 Fashion of Faith with Dianketo to try getting over 2500 monsters. And here we go, we drew the Party Party Party. But that's okay, as we are going to gain many life points. Summon out 3 Aqua monsters, activate Seahorse server, gain 500. Activate Party Party Party, gain 1200. Activate Party Party Party, skill, and gain another 1200. Oh, we can't because we don't have an attack mode monster. We should have probably waited. Yeah, because now I'm letting them Cyclone. So I needed to leave it in the graveyard until I was actually able to use it again. That is entirely my fault. However, they did decide to use a Cyclone on this instead of an actual trap card or anything of value. So maybe it's not so bad after all. Unfortunately, we have drawn no high-level monsters. Alright, here comes Invasion to clear the board. Well, the Shadow Buyer is able to attack. Oh, they have a heavy metal as well. Never mind, we are in incredible danger. We are taking way too much damage. But fortunately, our Party 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 give us plenty to go with. Alright, here is a Dragius, who is going to be able to clear. And unfortunately, if they draw another heavy metal, that is game. But it is what it is. We could have used the Hydrations to gain an extra 1000 life points, and it might have actually been the right move. Activate Dragius, and start blowing up that back row. Of course we want to destroy a card if we can. We hit a Widespread Ruin, and it's a good thing we didn't use the Hydrations last turn. Activate effect, and they concede. Alright, and we are up first. And they are not on a skill at all, which is pretty interesting. Bum, bum. Alright, a Lone Magician's Valkyria in attack mode. Doesn't seem that threatening. I will summon the Grace Princess Kana. Then, we switch these to attack mode. And that's going to let us activate Party Party Party. And gain even more life. We can establish a slightly stronger board if we summon the Lamoon. But by using Seahorse Carrier, we are able to discard 2 cards and go up to 10,000 life. Alright, and let's see how much we take. 100. Unfortunate. We get some low-level monsters, but nothing really that interesting. So that means it is time to start gaining even more life. And once again, nothing of note. Let's go ahead and gain some life. Though our deck is starting to run a little bit low. Maybe we should be playing around that. Summon, Tribute, 1, 2. Fashion of Faith, activate effect. Mill 1. And I know I just said I don't want to do it, but it's way funnier to gain all the life. So we will. This is not optimal gaming at all. We are gonna throw this down. It was a 0. We could have gotten in for more damage. Oh, and they maximum summon. Very funny. 16,000 attack. There goes all of the card advantage we worked so hard for. However, we do survive. I summon Seahorse Server. And now, with 2 cards on the field, Hydration. We'll destroy their face down. Oh wait, Triple Threat Thunder only works on level 8 or lower monsters. That is unfortunate. We need to draw a Talismanic, which we somehow still have yet to do, with only 6 cards left in the deck. And that means it is time to be going into the defense mode. Alright, and we need to clear a spot for the Talismanic. So we're using Widespread Ruin. And now we have Talismanic Seal Array at the ready. Flip summon Dion Keto. Flip summon Kanan. We have a Hydration. Activate. We destroy their back row. Then, normal summon Kanan. Talismanic Seal Array. Shuffle in, whatever. Honestly, it doesn't matter too much. And this is game. Strangest defeats the maximum. And then we get in for an additional 7,000 or so damage. I could set my monsters, so that way they actually don't know which one to attack as the 1400. But instead we're just going to go with the life point gain. So as long as we draw it decently, we are going to be able to come back. Let's start with Seahorse Server. This gives us 500 life, and then also lets us use Hydration to destroy their face down card. It was Widespread Ruin, a great card for us to be getting rid of. We summon in Dion Keto the Boogie Master. And then we have to draw a card with Fashion of Faith. That is a great draw. Arching Soldier is coming in. And then we gain another 1,000 life. I could use the Seal Array here. I don't remember if they were on Ghost Cyclone or not, but they could be. So I think it's worth it for the extra damage. Let's Seal Array. Though, this might come back to bite us if they summon out another 2,500 next turn and we don't have a way to deal with it. But in any case, we are going in now. And now we are in a lot of trouble since we don't have our Seal Array. Oh, and they got the heads on the Barrel Dragon, which means a ton more damage to us. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do here. We are just going to set everything and pass it over. And we are going to use the Widespread Ruin as an attempt to clear the board next turn, as long as we can get one boost or a debuff. I think we are finally about to lose to the aggro deck. We went on a 5 or so game win streak, but I'm not really convinced this is going to work anymore. They already have a Dragius on board, and our life points are looking low. We can summon the Kana, and we do at least have an out to Dragius, which is summoning this Dion Keto, and then boosting it with the Fashion of Faith. If we draw into another low level, we would actually win though, as then we can bring in Dragius as well. Let's see what we get. It's unfortunately only a Hydration, which is not going to be good enough. Let's ditch this Dragius. And their Widespread is already gone, so I'm going to gain the extra life points. We have to clear Dragius. Unfortunately, if this Hydration was a low level monster, that would have been it. All of those Roas were not Royal Bubbles. Some of them were on Hammer Crush Deal. Is this lethal? That's 1,400. That might be exact lethal. Ah, they got it exactly. We were so close, but the Dragius has failed us.